Hey, what's up? Oh man, I'm definitely getting more comfortable with these videos because I don't know. The first time I just remember being just like I was just like and I had this whole speech built out or worked out or whatever. And then I'm just kind of like I'm just talking. So whoever sees it, and I hope you enjoy it. Um well, this week, I'm doing my update on Friday. I think I did that last week too. I'm kind of liking that a little bit so that Saturday I have some time. I don't wake up super early on Saturday. So for those of you who don't know, my schedule has been getting up at 4:30 every morning or earlier if Rafi's awake or if I can't sleep for some reason. And then I just go to school and then I write code and I work on resume and all that stuff basically until about 7 or 7:30, and then I work on school stuff, and then school starts and I do school stuff all day, and then I come home and I do about an hour every night. So it's 3 hours a day basically of coding. Not today though. Today's Friday. We did the STAR test here in Texas. I'm a teacher and I was assigned to do the STAR test. So I ended up coding for like probably 6 or 7 hours today, which was great. Today was probably the first day I've ever coded that long. And I feel pretty good about it because I know that realistically I'm not going to have a job where I'm coding 6 or 7 hours, but if somehow I had a day in my new job where I know that I can do it. I mean, it might have honestly been more than that. Like I started at 5:30, 5:20, and I coded until about 7:45, and then the kids showed up and I started again at like 8:30 maybe. And then I coded, the whole day. Like, so it might have been like, 8 or 9 hours. But anyway, yeah, that was this week. I didn't have much job stuff going on. I was a little bit sad. One of the phone interviews from last week, they got back to me. They said they found that, they went with somebody else. The other one never got back to me. I followed up on Thursday, but I'm going to follow up again next week because they never responded, which is kind of weird. But anyway, I think I'm nearing 100 applications that I've put in. So that's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit discouraging sometimes, but what do you do? So I'm gonna just keep plowing ahead. I had a lot of breakthroughs this week. At the beginning of the week, I felt like I wasn't doing enough. I wasn't coding enough, and then like I don't know, towards the end of the week, it was just breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. So I'm gonna show you some stuff I worked on. So first, the thing I'm least excited about right now, but it's only because I'm really excited about the other thing. So here it is. This is my first full stack project, which is exciting. This next week, this is probably going to be what I'm really excited about. But this is what I'm gonna be working on tomorrow and Sunday. So uh, okay, I need to actually share the screen. That would be great. There we go. All right, so here is my here's the back end in my Nest.js. So I have a little DTO right here. I haven't added all the nice stuff yet, the decorators, but basically what this app does is you put in a post and it sends it to the back end and saves it. And then in the back end, or in the front end, you can press a button that says get all posts and it brings the post back. That's all it does. But anyway, so I made a DTO for the posts. Um, Here's the title, it's a string, description's a string, date is a date. Here's the controller. The controller takes the word postings from the URL, and that's how you get to the controller. You can do a get that gets all postings. You can do a post, which posts the the new post. And you see the TypeScript right here and right here. I need to actually get all postings. Should return a oh, yeah, it should return a post, which is post. I did it wrong. Yeah. Oh, and then I got to do it here too. Okay, well, anyway, I'll do that later. So Actually, I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to make this not like that, but whatever. Yeah, so that's exciting. So I'm doing this. You have the service right here. Here's the service. This is where things go after they go to the controller. And I have my logic here. The get all post is really easy. I just return this array, which is called postings. This is not connected to a database yet. I'm going to do that in my next project. But for now, I'm just doing this just basic, super basic. Okay. Return this dot postings. That's the get all post. And then the new post, all it does is it creates a new post. It adds a date, and then it pushes the new post to this array, and that's it. It stores it in this array, and then you can just click get all posts and it pulls it. So that's what this does. And I'm done with it. When I'm done with it, sorry, I'm done with the back end. Other than fixing that one little TypeScript thing I gotta fix, but now I remember it. And so I'm excited about that. Here is my other project that I'm super excited about. Okay, we can actually look at this one. So, oh wait, I already started it. Boom! I know, I got the calculator done. I don't know if any of y'all have had trouble with this or not before, but I have had so much trouble. I tried to build a calculator 3 times. This was the 3rd time, and this time I just kept going and going and going until it happened. And look, I can do everything I need to do. 9 plus 9 equals 18. 9 plus -3 equals 6. 6.6 plus 3.3 equals 9.9. You do whatever you want. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I'm gonna run through the logic for this really quick. If you don't feel like watching the whole video, here's the README that explains how everything works. But basically, it's all in one component right now because this is how it was on CodePen, so I just transferred it over. So I have a couple of refs, and that's how things update. I have the update display that updates the ref and the click that makes a click sound whenever you click things, which you can't hear because I'm wearing headphones. So, but anyway, so I have a calculator object, and then the buttons down at the bottom, when you click like 1, for example, 1 would be right here. That's this event. And so click would happen as soon as you clicked it. And then this found operand would be like, oh, hey, it's a number. And so then it would come down here. If found operand, then we would go to input digit. So it'd go right here. Here's the 1. And then it would do all this logic to figure out what it's going to do next. I'm not going to go through all this logic, so it would take forever. Okay, let's say the next time you add a decimal. So the decimal comes in here and it goes down until it gets here. E is a decimal. Okay, so then you input decimal. Sorry, decimal's up here. That's where that variable comes from. Anyway, E equals decimal. So then it goes down here to input decimal, and we have all this logic depending on what happens and specifics. Then let's say we added a plus. Well, sorry, I guess you gotta add a number now. So 3 point something, and then or 1 point something, and then this time found operator, it goes to handle operator. So it takes it down here. Now there's a bunch of logic in this one. Okay, but ultimately it goes to calculate. Calculate takes it down here, and it takes all this. This can probably be turned into a case or switching case, but I haven't done that yet. And then it returns the second operand down here at the bottom if none of these things work, or just regardless. No, sorry, if none of these things work, and it returns here, and it's posted right there. And that's how the calculator works. Here's all the buttons. There's a clear, an all clear button that you can click, and it just clears everything. I want to add a clear button later and maybe a positive, negative, and some other stuff, but I am not going to do that now. I am done. The only thing I got to do is the media queries aren't working well for iPhone. It's kind of weird. Like with the dev tools, you can do all kinds of things. Like you can shrink it like that. You can shrink it this way, and it stays in its shape, and it does the little changes. But on the iPhone, it does not look good. So I got to fix that. I don't know what's going on with it, but once I fix it, it'll be good to go, and that's it. So this next week, I plan on I'm starting the Pomodoro clock, which is the last one for the front end library certificate. I haven't gotten a free code camp certificate in forever because I've been doing other stuff. And so I've been really trying to push and get this done. And once I get that done, it's going to be exciting. I'll have that. I'm also going to start working on a big project with Rob Bertram. He's one of my mentors. I've mentioned him before. I don't want to talk about what that is yet until it's like done or done-ish, whatever. And then also I'm going to keep working on my own full stack projects. So so it's 3 different things I'm kind of doing at the same time. I'm learning a lot faster now. I know a lot more stuff, and so I'm able to build faster. Um, and I have a lot of star days coming up. So if you're a teacher, or an educator, I'm not on my computer during the star test. But if you're not, I'm on my computer during the star test. I'm coding. I'm trying to get a job. So anyway, speaking of which, if you happen to be an employer or you know somebody who's hiring, definitely throw my name out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little bit discouraged sometimes. Like this week, I had a few days where I was just like, man, and almost 100 jobs I've applied to. I've had 3 or 4 phone interviews, like 5 or 6 recruiters call me. It'd be really nice to have like a second level interview or something like that. So, but anyway, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoyed my calculator, and that's it. All right. We will see you next week.